Hello everybody, I am here talking to you about Skeer. And before you ask me what is that, let's talk about when we would actually use Skeer. So Skeer is actually an Icelandic yogurt, and I'm going to talk to you all about that. But before I jump into what Skeer is, one thing that I always talk to about patients is breakfast. Breakfast is the first and often the only meal I actually coach people on when it comes to that, because so many people start breakfast off wrong. First of all, they're going to go with cereal, or they're going to go with oatmeal, or they're going to have toast and peanut butter. And people actually think this is a good, healthy breakfast, but what they're really only doing is consuming sugar for breakfast, which spikes your blood sugar and then comes crashing down so that by 10:30 or 11, you're reaching for that donut or that English muffin because you're getting hangry. What I like to do with people when we change their breakfast is to front load their day, meaning we get lots of calories in the morning, anywhere between 500 to 800 calories depending on your body size and whether or not you're male or female. We go very low carbohydrate breakfast, and we go moderate protein, between 20 to 25 grams of protein, and then we aim for about 250 calories of that coming from fat. So it's actually a high fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate breakfast, which is one of the best ways to do it. So the next part is a lot of patients love to use yogurt as part of their breakfast. It's cooling, it's quick, it's easy, you don't have to cook anything, and generally you don't have to wash anything, which is awesome. However, my beef with yogurt, pun intended, is that yogurt is the new junk food. It is a growing aisle in the grocery store. And one thing you'll notice in the grocery store is that lots of junk food have whole aisles. Think of it. Your chip aisle has an entire aisle. Your pop aisle and sodas and juice take up an entire aisle. And what's the other thing? Breakfast cereals also take up an entire aisle. And all of a sudden, what's sneakily coming in is the yogurt aisle is taking up a whole thing. So I was at the grocery store the other day and I went through the entire aisle of yogurt, and I found two actually healthy yogurts. So the first off we have is our plain Greek yogurt. First of all, always buy plain yogurt, never buy flavored yogurt, because it has sugar, aspartame, it has fake flavors added to it and all kinds of other stuff. So always buy plain. If you want to flavor it yourself, add berries, add maple syrup, add whatever you want. So Greek yogurt, per 3/4 cup serving, we're going to get 100 calories, we're going to get 17 grams of protein, and we're going to get 6 grams of sugar. All right, so sugar, we have 6 grams, okay? And this is that, and then 17 grams of protein. All right, so this is our Liberté Greek yogurt, and 100 calories, okay? So not a lot of calories. What I don't like to see is that we're getting 6 grams of sugar coming from this. So what I did find, and this is something that is very cool, is called Skeer. Skeer yogurt is actually from Iceland, and that's where it's originally made, and Skeer yogurt is going to be loaded with protein. Now, what is so special about Skeer is that it's actually, when it originally made, is fermented. So they take skim milk, so there's actually no fat in this, it's fat-free, and what they do is they take a spoonful from a previous batch of Skeer and they add it to the new skim milk, and that ferments and turns into Skeer yogurt. Now, it actually could be argued that this is more of a cheese than it is a yogurt, and you can definitely shoot me a line and tell me what you think, but I'd really like everyone to try some Skeer, as long as dairy doesn't bother you and you want to make this part of your healthy breakfast. All right, now Skeer. Skeer has 110 calories. Guess how much protein it has? It has 21 grams of protein. That is amazing. 21 grams is huge. That's as much as a protein smoothie. And guess how much sugar it actually has? It has only 2 grams of sugar. 2 grams of sugar in 3/4 cup, the exact same serving size, which means you can use Skeer as a part of a keto diet. It's not going to spike your blood sugar. So what does a complete breakfast look like with Skeer yogurt? A complete breakfast is going to entail a Bulletproof coffee. And if you don't know what a Bulletproof coffee is, check out my last video. The reason you need to have a Bulletproof coffee with this is that you don't have any fat with this. This is fat-free, so there's 0 calories from fat. So in your Bulletproof Coffee, you're going to load it up with some grass-fed butter, some medium chain triglycerides like coconut oil, and that's where you're going to get your calories from fat. You're then going to add some nice berries to this. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, any of the low sugar berries you're going to add into this, and that's going to give you a nice breakfast between 500 to 800 calories depending on size and what you actually need. It's going to be high fat, it's going to be moderate protein, and it's actually going to be really low carb. So for those of you who don't know, check out Skeer, originally from Iceland. It is one tiny little section in your entire yogurt aisle, but definitely check it out, try it out, let me know what you think. And also, if anyone has any other recipes that they already know of that uses Skeer in their diet, please let me know, because I am just starting to explore this awesome food and incorporating it into my breakfast as well as breakfast for my patients. Any comments or questions, shoot them below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks.